Step into the rugged world of the American West with John Wayne, the ultimate cowboy legend. With a career spanning 5 decades, Wayne brought unforgettable characters to life in westerns, war films, and dramas. Can you name these iconic John Wayne scenes? Let's find out.
That's my steak, Valance.
You heard him, dude. Pick it up.
No. Pilgrim, hold it. I said you, Valance. You pick it up.
3 against 1, Donovan.
A 1962 masterpiece, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, is a dark western that examines truth and legacy. Featuring John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart, it tells a reflective tale of a senator recalling his role in an outlaw's death, unraveling Old West myths.
Why? He didn't take too kindly to being arrested for murder.
It wasn't murder.
If he says it wasn't murder, why do you say it was?
Man gets shot that's got a gun, there's room for reasonable doubt. Man gets shot that hasn't got a gun, what would you call it? But you knew that already, otherwise you wouldn't have set things up the way you did.
Just what have I done?
You're a rich man, Burdette. Big ranch. Pay a lot of people to do what you want them to do. And you got a brother. He's no good, but he's your brother. If he committed 20 murders, you'd try and see he didn't hang for him.
I don't like that kind of talk. Now, you're practically accusing
Let's
me
get
of...
this straight.
A 1959 classic, Rio Bravo packs style, action, and charm. John Wayne leads a star-studded cast, including Dean Martin and Angie Dickinson, in a gripping story of a small-town crew standing firm against hired guns.
We've seen scalps before.
This before?
I came to trade, not to admire his collection. Tell him we'll pitch camp the other side of the creek. Talk tomorrow.
John Ford's 1956 masterpiece, The Searchers, stars John Wayne as a Civil War veteran on a relentless quest to rescue his kidnapped niece. With breathtaking cinematography and a complex lead, it remains a cornerstone of Western cinema.
When we get back to the ranch, I want you to change the brand. It'll be like this. Red River D. We'll add an M to it. You don't mind that, do you?
No.
You've earned it.
John Wayne and Montgomery Clift lead a perilous cattle drive in Red River. This 1948 Western classic explores loyalty, generational conflict, and survival, set against breathtaking frontier landscapes. A gripping tale of ambition and family, it's a must-watch for any Western fan.
I am sorry. I have a fearful temper. You might as well know about it now instead of finding out about it later. We Danahers are a fighting people.
I can think of a lot of things I'd rather do to one of the Danahers. Miss Danaher.
Shh. Mr. Thornton. What will Mr. Flynn be thinking?
In this 1952 classic, John Wayne trades his cowboy hat for an Irish cap in The Quiet Man. This heartwarming romantic comedy, directed by John Ford, follows a rugged American who falls in love with a fiery Irish lass. A classic tale of love, laughter, and a bit of good old-fashioned brawling.
Father came
Shut up. Didn't expect to see you riding shotgun on this run, Marshal.
Going to Lordsburg? I figured you'd be there by this time.
No. Lame horse. Well, it looks like you've got another passenger.
Yeah. I'll take the Winchester.
You may need me in this Winchester, Curly. Saw a ranch house burning last night.
You don't understand, kid. You're under arrest.
Curly?
In his breakout role, John Wayne shines in the 1939 Western classic Stagecoach. Follow a daring group of travelers on a treacherous journey through the Wild West, filled with breathtaking landscapes and heart-pounding action. This film cemented Wayne's iconic status.
I don't think I have to remind you that this war's been going on for almost 5 years. Over half of Europe has been overrun and occupied. We're comparative newcomers. England's gone through a blitz with a knife at her throat since 1940. I'm quite sure that they too are impatient and itching to go. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir. Quite clear.
3 million men penned up on this island. All over England and staging areas like this. We're on the threshold of the most crucial day of our times. 3 million men out there, keyed up, just waiting for that big step-off. Aren't exactly alone.
Experience the 1962 war epic The Longest Day, a gripping portrayal of D-Day from multiple perspectives. With breathtaking visuals and a star-studded cast, this film captures the intensity and scale of one of history's most pivotal moments.
His name was J.B. Brooks, and he had a matched pair of .45s with antique ivory grips that were something to behold. He wasn't an outlaw. Fact is, for a while, he was a lawman. Long before I met Mr. Brooks, he was a famous man.
John Wayne's final film, The Shootist, is a poignant western about a legendary gunslinger facing mortality. As a dying man, he confronts his past and prepares for his inevitable end. A bittersweet farewell to the Duke and the genre he helped define.
You got a lot of faith in me, don't you, Nels?
Faith can move mountains, Milt. But it can't beat a faster draw. There's only 3 men I know with his kind of speed. One's dead. The other's me. And the third is Cole Thornton.
There's a fourth.
Which one are you?
I'm Thornton.
Aren't you glad you didn't try, Milt? Pick up your guns. Both of you. Real easy.
Like he said, real easy.
Ride into adventure with John Wayne and Robert Mitchum in El Dorado. This 1966 Western tells the tale of unlikely heroes uniting against a corrupt land baron. With breathtaking scenery and heart-pounding action, it's a must-see for any fan of the genre.
Now, I know you can drink whiskey, and I saw you kill a rat, but all the rest has been talk. I'm not paying for talk. I can get all the talk I need at the Monarch boarding house.
I ought to paddle your rump.
I don't know how you propose to do that from that hog wallow you're sunk into. If I smelled as bad as you, I wouldn't live near people. I'd made up a...
True Grit is a standout in John Wayne's career, earning him his only Oscar for Best Actor. This 1969 movie is a gripping tale that follows a determined girl seeking justice for her father's murder, teaming up with Wayne's gruff marshal.
I don't expect to get to Belfouche with one single head of beef. But I'm cornered. So I'm taking you on. Now, this is the way it's gonna be. I'm a man and you're boys. Not cowmen, not by a damn sight. Nothing but cowboys, just like the word says. And I'm gonna remind you of it every single minute of every day and night.
John Wayne shines in the 1972 Western The Cowboys, playing a seasoned rancher who hires young boys to help drive cattle across the rugged frontier. This gritty tale explores the clash of youth and experience as the cowboy era fades.
I don't know where you got your brain, Sergeant. God must have given you that pair of eyes. They're Arapahoes, all right. Heading the same way we are. Now, why would they be moving on Sudrow's Wells, Sergeant? Answer me that.
My mother didn't raise any sons to be making guesses in front of Yankee captains.
In She Wore a Yellow Ribbon, John Wayne leads a cavalry regiment on one last patrol before retirement. As they journey through the rugged wilderness, they encounter challenges and romance, making this 1949 Western a timeless classic.
It's wonderful the way people believe in those high-powered canoes of yours.
Don't you believe in them, Rusty?
And I let you sell me that stuff about a command of my own.
Skipper of the 34 boat, aren't you?
I used to skipper a cake of soap in a bathtub, too.
Secure from it.
Step into the heroism of They Were Expendable, a 1945 war film by John Ford. John Wayne stars as a Navy officer leading his squadron in a gripping fight against Japanese forces in the Pacific, a stirring tribute to courage and sacrifice.
Strike him! Get down and stay down. You've had your orders. Don't move. There's somebody wounded out there. Quiet. Let's go over and get him. Stay down. Maybe an old Jap trick. They pulled it plenty on a canal. It doesn't sound like a Jap to me. I don't care what it sounds like to you. You stick your head up and you'll tip our position. How many Japs know your name, Stryker? It's Bass, you know.
Experience the intensity of the Battle of Iwo Jima in Sands of Iwo Jima. John Wayne stars as a tough Marine sergeant leading his men in a fight for survival against overwhelming odds. This 1949 war film offers a gripping portrayal of bravery and sacrifice.
Is it dark enough for you to get in there?
With 2 men I pick, sir.
2 men you pick. I know that you are an excellent judge of horseflesh, Trooper Tyree. Proved that when you stole my horse. But how are you as a judge of men for a dangerous mission?
I consider myself a good judge of the men I trust, sir.
In John Ford's 1950 classic Rio Grande, John Wayne commands as a seasoned cavalry officer. Leading his troops against the Apache, he also faces deeply personal struggles within his family, blending action with heartfelt drama. Thanks for joining this ride through some of John Wayne's most iconic scenes. Share your score and favorite scene in the comments below. Don't forget to like and hit the bell for more movie fun.